Sean, you suffered a shoulder injury about a year ago that inhibited you for over a year. You weren't able to play for about 6 months, and when you came back, your shoulder really wasn't the same. How difficult was the time away from the game and the missed tournaments?
It was pretty easy, actually. It was time to do other things, and yeah, it was okay. But it was good to come back, for sure.
Was there a time during that injury where you thought you'd never be able to come back, and if you did, your shoulder would never be the same?
Yeah, I get that feeling a lot, but it just seems to bounce back. It's a really back and forth kind of thing day to day.
We saw you really at the top of your game, winning the Tucson HBC 2 against Nyac Alvarado Jr. in the final. That was as well as you played since 2007, 2008, when you nearly won the Simple Green U.S. Opens. What precipitated this resurgence and rededication to your game?
Well, just my shoulder getting better, basically. Just a little, I don't know what originally motivated me, but once I saw improvements, you know, from doing my rehab stuff, that got me kind of pumped, so, yeah.
Your style is so unique and unorthodox. How did you develop that style?
Well, I never thought it was different or unique until people have told me it's just what I naturally do, I guess. Yeah, I don't know how I developed that style, or whatever that style is, I guess.
Well, it seems like you don't really bend when you swing. A lot of people take.
Well, I'm not very flexible, so that's probably why I started that, and I don't have any patience, so that's probably why I shoot the ball. I mean, I could break it down, but I don't know, it's not a conscious decision to play how I play, you know. I'm not that smart.
What motivates you to play handball?
I think more than anything, just playing with my friends back home. It's just something to do, and I'm pretty good at it, so I just figured I might as well. You know, you gotta work with what you got, I guess.
What do you think that you're capable of achieving in this game?
Probably a lot more than I have done already. I mean, I need to step up my focus a little bit, and I think I could maybe win a national title. That'd be kind of something I'd aim for.
Who are your greatest rivals in today's game?
Well, pretty much everybody. I mean, everybody's beat me at one point. So I think it's myself that's probably my biggest rival, because I could play really bad sometimes and really good other times. But I guess I'd play Brady, of course, because I've never beaten him. And yeah, he's the one that you gotta kind of think about.
You're still just in your mid-20s, but it seems like you've been around forever. You qualified for the first time at just 16. Do you think you're in your prime right now, or do you still think you have room to improve?
I think I have a lot of room to improve. I think this could have been my prime if I had been kind of pushing the whole time, but I kind of missed that boat, so I'm gonna go for like a 27-year-old prime, you know.
What younger players do you see challenging you in the near future?
In the near future, probably none of them, but you never know. You never know.
You're sponsored by the New York Athletic Club. This is one of the most prestigious clubs in the country.
Yeah.
What does that mean to you to represent them all across the country and all across the world as you travel and compete in these tournaments?
Well, it's definitely an honor. It adds a little pressure, but it's kind of a positive, good pressure. You know, somebody else or something else is expecting me to do well. So, I mean, it's motivating. It's good, and it's just an honor, like I said. I mean, it's quite a club. So,
do you do anything differently to prepare for certain tournaments?
I'm not a very consistent person, and so it just really is month to month, day to day, and sometimes I'll do a lot, sometimes I won't do anything. You know, like for instance, I haven't done much for the past month, but before that I was training all the time, so it's just however I'm feeling, I guess. I don't have a system.
Do you have a game plan when you go in to play certain opponents?
No, not really. I like to think my best game will be enough no matter what they're doing. So I just try and implement that, but it doesn't always work. And, you know, it's the downfall of a lot of my games, but that's all right. I'm okay with that.
You're known for being very laid back off the court, and handball fans have really enjoyed getting to know you in the last few years.
Only the last few years. All right.
Oftentimes you look just as laid back on the court.
Right.
Are you really that relaxed, or on the inside are you really burning?
Well, burning? No, not burning. I don't go out there try and act relaxed or whatever. It's not a conscious thing. It must be just how I am, I guess. Yeah, I'm pretty relaxed, I guess. Burning? No, but sometimes I get a little jacked. Yeah.
Now, you're originally from Shoreline, Washington. You spend most of
Yeah.
your time there, but you live in Tucson for a good part of the year to train. Tucson has really become a hotbed for handball in recent years and in previous years on both the pro and junior level. What do you like about this handball town?
The weather. I like the people. It's just a really positive environment. Everybody knows each other, and it reminds me of the MAC where I grew up playing in Linwood. So it's a nice little substitute for that, because I had been missing that for a while, the kind of handball community. And so it's nice to kind of get involved with the people there, and it's just conducive to handball, to my handball game, I guess.
What has the WPH meant to you and meant to handball in general over the last 5 or 6 years?
It's meant a lot. It's just more than anything. It's, brought this new level of enthusiasm and kind of different approaches to things, which was needed. And so, I think it's been really important, like really, really good. Because it was just really stagnant for a while, then they came in and started thinking outside the box a bit. So, yeah.
What do you want history to say about Sean Lenning when you hang up your pro gloves?
My pro gloves. I just want to be remembered for kind of my highlight reel. I go for the highlight reel, So I just want a couple memorable shots. That's okay. Just people thinking, I remember when hit that crazy left fist. So yeah, just a shot or two to be remembered by. That'd be cool.
Sean Lenning, thank you very much.
Thanks.